Hey y'all, I'm back for a really quick video today. This was a viewer request by Dawn over at Sensible Living with Money Mom, and she commented on my last video asking me to show how I make my green smoothies that y'all see me drink sometimes. So I'm gonna do that today. First things first, I've got my smoothie cup that we use for our Ninja blender over there, and first I just put in a little bit of water. The water just helps it blend a little easier. And then I don't put any fruit in my green smoothies. So for a little bit of sweetness, I put in some stevia or stevia, however you say it. I don't know. That's just to help make it a little bit sweet. And me also, because I have to supplement protein in my diet, I put just a little, I mean, not even a half a scoop really, of whey protein in there. Just to get a little extra protein boost, and that also kind of helps sweeten it up a little bit. Mix that up a little bit. Then I'll go over here for my other ingredients. I use lemon juice and just plain Greek yogurt. If you like a sweeter smoothie, another one that we've tried that we really like is the Dannon 000 brand. It is no added sugar, and the carbs in it are not as much, and I try to avoid the unhealthy carbs, the sugar. So yeah, but this traditional plain Greek yogurt is fine. I just put in the stevia in there to make it a little bit sweeter. And fun fact, if you have a big tub of yogurt or sour cream, if you did not know this, whenever you get the product out, if you will try to keep the top level, like don't just dig a spoon down deep in there, and try to keep it level when you get your product out. Like y'all saw me just open this, and there's none of that watery liquid stuff on top. If you keep it level on the inside, then you won't have that watery stuff build up. Fun fact. All right, I'm gonna add in my yogurt and lemon juice next. Just a tablespoon or two of the lemon juice. It brightens everything up. And the yogurt is really just to help it blend a little better for that smoothie consistency. And also, you know, probiotics are good for you. So I'll put that in next. All right, I added in the yogurt and a little bit of lemon juice, and I'll put in my solid ingredients now. I hope y'all can see this pretty good. I like a stalk of celery in my green smoothies. I just like that kind of spicy bite that celery has. So I put that in there, but if you're not a celery fan, then, you know, leave it out. And then I put in as big of a handful as I can squeeze into that cup of kale. And this is fresh kale, big old handful. And I just cram it down in there. And that's why I put in my liquid ingredients first. So that way I can cram in more kale in there. And then I'll do a little bit of spinach too. Cram it down in there. And that doesn't leave room for much. But I have faith in my blender. And lastly, I will put in a little bit of frozen cucumber. That really helps brighten it up. I love that cucumber flavor. Cram that down in there too. All right, you can see that I am right at the maximum fill line for my blender cup. Honestly, I wish that Ninja had some bigger blender cups. They might. I've never really looked for them. But yeah, I mean, that is one full blender cup there. And I wanted to mention too that spinach and kale, it freezes very easily, the fresh stuff. If it starts to look a little bit wilted, or it's like starting to turn a little bit brown and you're wanting to try to save it, throw it in a freezer bag and put it in your freezer, and it still works great for smoothies. So we are at the point of blending now, but before I blend it up for you, I'm gonna do a plug, and this is obviously not a sponsored video or anything, but this Ninja blender that we have, this one right here, we bought it at Costco, and it came with like other accessories too. It's got a big tall blender container, and it's also got this smaller one with the regular blades. But what also came with it is an attachment for a grater here, and we bought this Ninja blender because we wanted a good blender, but we didn't want to spend the money on the Vitamix. We've had this blender now for at least 2 years, and it has never given us any trouble. We use it way more than we thought that we would. Honestly, you know, we do a lot of cooking here at the house, and that thing saves us a ton of time prepping things to cook here at home. And that cheese grater function is probably my favorite function of the whole blender, besides maybe the smoothie thing, because I do use it for smoothies almost every day. But yeah, that cheese grater function, it will grate an entire block of cheese for you 5 seconds. Not even kidding, it's amazing. So I did link this blender that I have down below on Amazon. It's $150. And if you're cooking a lot at home, or if you want to start making green smoothies, you know, I'd say it's a good investment. I've never had a Vitamix, so I can't really compare, but knowing what a good job this blender does for us, how much we've used it and how well it's lasted, I don't see any reason to spend hundreds on a Vitamix blender. Just get that Ninja professional one, you're good to go. So, as for the green smoothies though, I've been drinking these. I'm trying to drink them every single day. And honestly, I just feel better when I have them. If you are trying to get more fresh greens in your diet and you don't like salads, like me, I hate salads, y'all. And the thought of having to eat a salad every day just to get some fresh greens into me, I just don't want salad. This is a great way to get your greens in without feeling like you gotta have a boring salad every day. So anyway, let's get to the blending part of it. This Ninja blender, there's nothing you can put in these smoothies that it can't handle. If this is a little too hardcore green smoothie for you and you want some more fruit in there for the sweetness, you know, throw some frozen berries in there. It won't bat an eye at anything frozen. I used to, when I first started drinking green smoothies and I couldn't quite take, you know, the full just green, all vegetables, no fruit in there, I used to put frozen berries in there, and then from the frozen berries I switched to baby carrots. Baby carrots are very sweet, and so they helped sweeten it up too when I needed that. But now I can just put all this green stuff in there and it's fine. I think it tastes good and it's very drinkable, and I'll show you how well this blender blends. Okay, smoothie cup in there, lock it in, turn on the power, and then I use that button there for the Ninja. That's all it'll let you do. And I will try to turn the volume down here for this part because I know it is a little loud. That's the only bad thing about this machine, but I'll try to turn it down for y'all when I edit this. So here we go. It stops automatically and it is blended up. If you wanted to run it again to make it a little bit more fine in there, have at it, go for it. Oh yeah, there you have it. If you want to make some green smoothies, then give it a try. That Ninja blender, nothing it can't handle. And also, oh, I forgot. When we bought our Ninja blender, it did come with these that you can screw onto the cups and drink from. I don't know, I just don't find them necessary. I guess it might, you know, if you're taking it in a car like I am, it might keep it from spilling if you're, you know, driving on a rough road, but I just don't find them that necessary, so I don't use it. But yeah, we love our Ninja blender. I love my green smoothies. I try to have one every day. And yeah, so I hope y'all will give them a shot too. See ya.